back. You're watching Ask Profit, a show that gets all your stock-related queries answered, whether they're fundamental or technical. For viewers who are just tuning in, you can either call us or WhatsApp us on the numbers that are flashing on your screens right now. We're also joined by Ajit Mishra, SVP Research at Religare Broking, who's joining us now with his technical expertise. I'll start with the first query in the second half of this Ask Profit session. This query is from Syam, who's from Andhra Pradesh. His query is on BEML. He's holding 21 shares at 3,500 rupees, and he wants to know whether he should hold or exit for the next 6 months. Ajit, I'll take this question up with you. First of all, a very good morning to you. And what's the view like for BEML on the charts?
Right. Good morning. See, post this correction from its record high move, and in this quarter the stock has lost roughly around 32%, and now we are trading closer to the major support zones on weekly and monthly charts. So probably we can spend some time, more of a time-wise correction in the near future. So if the view is very short term, he should consider 2630 as a key pivot area. Once we cross this mark, probably then we can see a decisive recovery towards 3000 plus levels. So as of now, he can stay put with 2400 as a stop loss.
Okay, 2400 is a level that you should watch on the downside. We've got a question in the jewelry space, and Naveen is calling us. Current price is 330 is the buy price. So, but Naveen, considering that on the fundamental sort of feels that there is a prospect for a decline, maybe you should listen to what he has to say. Ajit, I'm coming to you, and I'm going to add one more stock in this jewelry pack. And Mahima was saying, just mentioning, and I think it's important to mention that these companies are not necessarily comparable on the fundamentals, because Sky Gold, as you know, is a manufacturer of jewelry and it sells to other companies, not individuals or not retail, right? So, but I'm going to add Shivani's question to this. PN Gadgil is the stock that she's holding. 568 is her buy price. She's got 55 shares, and she's looking at the next 6 months. So Ajit, we're talking about the entire pack, and there are several to talk about. Titan, if I remember correctly, is also at less than 5%, or maybe about 2% away from its 52-week lows. So which, according to you, is the best prospect in the space?
Right. So Alex, the entire space was buzzing a couple of months ago, and we've seen a very strong outperformance by Kalyan. But recently, for this correction move, also we are seeing that the stock is hovering in a very tight range. Sky Gold, on the other hand, is definitely showing comparatively better strength. Means the stock is still holding above its long-term averages, which is a good sign. Means even if when the markets are witnessing decisive correction, and mid cap and small cap, they are witnessing excessive pressure. So Sky Gold, I believe that among all these names, has better prospects, provided that it manages to hold this 300 area, in case if further correction continues in the market. So as of now, definitely he can continue to hold Sky Gold, or maybe add more at current levels. Once we cross this 380, 390 area, probably the stock can retest its record high zone again. So yes, Sky Gold can be a candidate to hold on for.
Right. So interesting takeaways here, because fundamentally Saurabh said that exit the counter,
and it's poised for a correction.
For a correction, and but the technical view suggests that it's a good buy at present. But yeah, so considering the time frame that you have, Shivani, you will have to take the call whether you want to make an investment or stay invested in Sky Gold or not. Moving on to the next caller, Atul from Mumbai is calling in. Atul, a very good morning to you. How can we help you?
Yeah, good morning. I'm holding the stock of Bank of Maharashtra at a price point of 68.41.
Okay.
My question is, should I book profit or should I hold on to them?
All right. So Atul, did you see?
I can hold until 1 year. Yeah.
Okay, you can hold until 1 year. Okay, I'll take your question with Ajit again. Ajit, what's the view like with respect to charts of Bank of Maharashtra?
So PSUs, almost all these stocks are witnessing a similar kind of correction move. From last 3 months, they are gradually drifting lower. Maharashtra Bank, we have all seen almost after retesting its multi-year highs, the stock is gradually drifting, and now closer to this 40-45 zone is something we believe the stock might take a breather before making any meaningful recovery. So as of now, it's a hold. Basically, 40 is something that you should maintain as a stop loss. In case of recovery, 50-52 will be the first area of resistance, and once we cross that barrier, then probably we are set for the next leg of the opening.
Okay. All right, so that's a call on Bank of Maharashtra, down about 0.9% in trade today, and the entire PSU banking pack, which was looking resilient at the end of last week, perhaps taking a bit of a knock today. Let's talk about Reshma's query, and this is on Tata Consumer, and she's bought at slightly elevated levels. She's lost about 6. Can we help you today?
Hi sir, Motilal Oswal shares.
Okay.
300 stock, average price 675. Hold or sell 6-month target, sir.
Okay, got it. All right. So it's a pretty clear question. The stock is currently trading at 583 and below his buy price, even though he has bought on the way down, if I'm not mistaken. Ajit, on the technicals, bottom has been hit. What is the potential from the perspective of the upside?
Right, Alex. So, Alex, after this correction, almost 50% from its record high, the stock is now hovering in a tight range for almost 3-4 weeks. The good part is that it has a strong base around 560 area, which coincides with the weekly moving averages on the 100 EMA on the weekly charts. So once we cross this barrier of 600, probably then we can see a next leg of recovery towards 770. So yes, the risk reward is favorable. He can continue to stay put with 560 as a closing stop loss and 650 as a position target.
With respect to Motilal Oswal and the hold is the view, technical view coming in from Ajit. The next counter that we're talking about is Greaves Cotton. Lavish from Indore is holding around 800 odd shares and he wants a one counter. Nidhi from Ambala is asking a question on NMTC. She's holding 450 odd shares at 65 a piece and her time horizon is for the next 6 months. What's the right price to add more is something that she wants to know. Ajit, what do you think? Are these the current levels to enter in an average out, or should she wait for some more time?
So, Mahima, we are seeing that some of these metal counters, they have done pretty well in the recent weeks. Currently, we are seeing consolidation, but not all stocks are participating in a similar manner. So, NMDC, after retesting its this swing highs related to its multiple moving averages, hurdle around 68 is something, again, we are seeing some profit taking emerging. So my view is that wait for a break above 70 to add fresh curves. Adding in momentum is a better approach, especially in a market like this where we are not sure of whether we are heading for a reversal or is just a normal pause. So once we break 70, then probably 80-82 is something that the stock might test. So around 65 as a stop loss. She can add the stock once we break the 70 barrier.
Okay, all right. So that's the view on NMDC. Let's take the next caller. Suman is calling us from Kolkata. Hi, Suman. How can we help you today?
Hi.
All right. Let's talk about Niva's question. Niva writing in from Chennai and asking about Colgate. She's bought 4 shares at a price of 2,840 and asking what level can she look at averaging and what the outlook is on the stock. Ajit, I'll come to you on the technicals here. Not losing a large amount of money, but what is the potential upside? This is, again, from the pack that has lost value and favor.
That's true, Alex. So we are seeing that the attempts in recovery, in fact, in the broader FMCG pack, the first area of hurdle 20 EMA is something that most of the stocks are facing tremendous pressure. And Colgate also, we have seen a similar move. Means after this recovery, again, we are drifting towards the previous swing lows. So probably, this break may result in further decline towards 2200 area. So around that area, she can consider adding more because the major base is around 2150. So around that area, definitely the stock will be in a position of more of time-wise correction instead of further decline.
Okay. All right, so that's a view on buy more at this juncture. Suneet, hopefully that answers your question. It is now time to hit the rapid fire segment, and gentlemen, you know what that means. We'll throw as many questions at you like grenades, and you'll have to field them and ensure that they don't explode. All right.
Has a query on Madhusumi Wiring. He's bought 1,500 shares at an average price of 49. What's the view like, Ajit, on the charts?
Certainly hold, and in fact, one can add more.
Okay, Tata Technologies for the...
Alright, Gul wants to make an entry in ICICI Bank. What's the price at which he can make the entry? Ajit, on the charts?
Can be bought at current levels because we are seeing outperformance within the sector, 1240 stop loss.
Okay, coming back to you, HSBC had a positive view on the stock. We've got Dinesh, who's bought at levels of 691. 3-month time horizon, should you hold or sell and buy ITC? Ajit?
Hold Tata Motors, 625 stop loss, 725 target.
Alright, Axis Bank is the next counter. The person is holding around at an average price of 1150.
6-month view is being sought. Rajiv, who's writing in from Delhi, is asking, Ajit, what's the view?
Hold and close to around 180.85, exit complete.
Alright, NTPC Green is the next counter. Girish Kumar from Kerala is holding 300 odd shares at an average price of 1.
Thanks so much, gentlemen, for joining us. And I must say, you fielded all of those grenades with very good alacrity. Thank you so much for joining us today, and pleasure speaking with you as always. Right, that brings us to the end of this edition of Ask Profit. It's been an absolute pleasure. From the scratchy-throated Mahima and from Alex, thank you so much for watching. Do stay tuned. Lots more coming up on NDTV Profit.